You know, we've heard a lot about the best disinfectant products to use to keep our home and our workplaces clean. But once you clean, how clean is that surface really, and how long will that cleanliness last? Well, tonight I am here with the president of a local company. He is filling orders for hospitals, schools, professional teams, families here in the United States, also sending his very own patented product around the world. Nate Richardson is the president and founder of Monofoil USA, Monofoil Pro. Thank you, Nate, so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I want to talk a little bit about what's happening. There's so much concern with people's health, making sure we sanitize anything that we're touching. Most of us obviously are running out and we're buying the Clorox, the antibacterial, and we know that this is a very scarce commodity right now in a lot of our stores. But we get this and we wipe our surfaces down.
Yes.
And we disinfect and we clean and we feel as though, okay, now I'm safe. But there's a next level to cleaning and disinfecting. So tell us about that.
Correct. As long as you're leaving it wet,
which I'm
for
doing,
3 to 4 minutes,
okay,
then you're at that point.
Okay.
But hold on. I just touched the surface and now I recontaminated it.
And we don't often think about that.
No.
The minute someone else touches it, whether it's 30 seconds later or however quick later or however long, it's now recontaminated.
Absolutely. And that's the problem. It's the in-between times that we solve.
Okay.
Monofoil is that active barrier. We call it the active barrier.
Okay.
So it solves the point from when you clean to the next point.
Okay, so let's say I'm taking Monofoil and I am spraying this on the surface.
Right.
And I'm wiping it down. Now what's happening?
Now what it's doing is actually physically bonding and becoming part of that surface that you apply it to.
Okay.
Hard surfaces, soft surfaces, the ceiling, wall, carpet, furniture, whatever you want to put it on. It actually physically becomes part of that surface, and it inhibits or pushes out by a physical action all microbes. So it's an indiscriminate killer.
So this is not a chemical. It is a science-based, it's a molecular agent that attaches to the surface. And then when something touches it, like my phone, now that active surface is going to kill any new germ that is placed on the surface.
Right, the physical structure of the molecule makes a physical action. So that microbe cannot adapt to it. Like microbes can't adapt to the poison because it is a poison inside of the Clorox or the Lysol or whatever that may be.
This is a chemical, right?
That is correct. Ours, the microbe cannot adapt. So it's a physical action that continuously works for you between those cleanings, because that's the cross-contamination.
How long will it continue to kill germs like a staph or MRSA or any of those coronavirus?
Lots of, well, nobody can say that they kill coronavirus because they haven't had the actual coronavirus in the lab, right? But the family of that virus in itself, again, Monofoil is indiscriminate. It does it all. It's a physical action, so it doesn't matter if it's a microbe, a virus, a bacteria, a mold, a mildew, an algae. It kills it all the time, and it can do it anywhere from 30 days to 90 days to 120 days, depending on the surface that's applied.
And we understand you're using this in local hospitals, schools. Some of our biggest companies are using it, and you're shipping them. We had you bring this drum in. You're shipping these, what is it, 5-gallon?
This is 55-gallon.
55
we
drum.
do 330-gallon
and you're sending this around the world right now?
Around the world, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Thailand. We do it everywhere.